Alright guys, we're going to get into Ghost Rider, talkbackworld.net with a real fans room. I'm Darth Bishop. That's Wake Up.
How do?
Okay, we're going to knock out
Total Recall.
Total Recall. Another Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell came out again. God love that man.
Yep.
We had Kate Beckinsale there, Jessica Alba, and this is
not
actually
Jessica Alba. Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel. All right, Jessica Biel.
And she looks skinnier than Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
So she must have weighed like 85 pounds. This is insane.
And basically, we saw some footage. She said it was very raw.
Very raw
like
footage.
Still, and even some computer-generated stuff was extremely raw. But he says, I know what it's like to be in line and to not see anything, and how frustrating that is. So I want to appease you guys, which made me feel quite good. It made me feel, yeah, you know what, this is a guy who actually, fair enough, he might be shitting all over Total Recall, what have you, but at least he kind of understands the piss take that we have to go through as fans to wait for. And I'll be honest, what we saw, the footage that we saw, it was different. Very different. Like completely opposite stratosphere to Arnie. This is more like a straight up mystery type thing going on here. It's still sci-fi, unmistakably so, but it's the reason why the original Total Recall was so good was because it was corny and it was kind of like it was a social commentary, but it was done in like a cheesy type way, cheesy 80s way. Whereas this is being straight up. This is going to be serious, and I'll be honest with you. I'll probably go and watch this. I'm going to get shit for this, but I'll probably go and watch it because I'd be interested to see this for complete, in all honesty, because it's going completely, it's tangent. It might as well be called the Philip K. Dick novel instead of Total Recall. I can't remember the name of the novel. Paying for Dreams or something like that. It was some long-winded title.
Consumer.
I don't know. Fuck if I know. But this should have been called that instead of Total Recall. The only reason it was called Total Recall is because it's the same plot line, but it's just a different flavor. It's like you've got your.
They did confirm that they're going to be that one of the things that they're going to like abandon is real world. Is this real? Is this fake? Is this a dream? They're still gonna have that. One of the Q&A, one of the guys said, "Are you guys still gonna like have that in your film?" And the director said, "Oh, yes, we are. That's in there. You know, but we are different. This film's gonna like the end point is complete. The payoff is completely different from the Arnold film." Paul Verhoeven.
Yeah.
Now look, guys. I mean, out of all the footage that we saw, and like I said, I think the whole topic of this whole day of yesterday was trailers and footage. And sometimes the trailer and the footage was good. Sometimes the trailer wasn't good, but the footage was awesome.
There was no trailer for Total Recall.
There was no trailer for Total Recall. It was just footage.
It was
but
raw
the footage didn't sell me. That's all. And you know what? No, but I'm not gonna be harsh because it was very raw. I mean, people came on as raw as it gets. It was as raw as it gets.
This stuff had just been shot like a week prior.
Yeah, it looked like it was just like very raw. So you know what? I'm not gonna like, but I didn't like what I saw.
That's fair enough.
But you know what though? I can't fully critique this film because, like I said, this guy has a heart to put it out there. And you know me, if I were him, I wouldn't have done it. I would have been like, no, you guys are not seeing anything.
People jump on it and this and the other.
But to have to do that, I can't. I'm not gonna shit on it because it was very raw. Some of it was complete, it looked like, but you know,
it's a difficult one to call. In all fairness, it's a very difficult one to call. I'd be
right now.
I mean, I was against the Total Recall remake anyway because I love the original film, but
everyone that I talk to though, they always say that film could be remade because it's straight
rebooted. But if I always hear this argument, and I'm waiting for this to be written. If you love the original so much, why does it need to be rebooted? Why not just rewatch the original? Which is a fair enough statement. But when we're in a time, this will be my comeback. When we're in a time where sometimes the original you think's already good, and then when they reboot it, it's something completely different. And the example I'm thinking of here is Manhunter, where the original Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter was Brian Cox, and you had William Grissom. His name? No, not Grissom. The guy who plays Grissom in CSI. He was there. William. Oh, fuck, his name is. And then you had the remake of that Red Dragon, which was a lot more like the book, and Edward Norton taking over Grissom's role, and fucking Hannibal Lecter, the legend. Ralph Fiennes was good, but the legend that was Hannibal Lecter, that is Hannibal Lecter, that is Anthony Hopkins, was there. That film, despite being directed by Brett Ratner, I still hold it in very high regards and high esteem. I hold it as one of the best translations and adaptations that's ever been made. Ever. And it was fantastic. And people were against it. And people still slate it and still rate. I know Have Hope does and still rates the Manhunter film. But I didn't like it. Compared to Red Dragon, this thing blew it out of the water. So, and the original Manhunter film was dated. It was very dated, just like Total Recall is. And Brett Ratner, I can see a comparison to be made between Brett Ratner and Len Wiseman. What have they really done?
True, but I think I would give an edge to Les Wiseman. It's just something about him. He doesn't look like a cocksucker.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, who would have thought that Brett Ratner from Rush Hour could direct a Red Dragon? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's true.
That's the biting.
That's true.
Point
I mean, you know what?
right
they are like an even level.
You know. So
you know,
they've both done really nothing. That's made a standalone film, and sometimes people do hit home runs. And even Colin Farrell said it. You know, what made me come to this role is the fact that Arnie was in it before me was just like, Jesus Christ. It was very daunting, but the fact that he loved that film so much. Well, if he loved it, why reboot it? He said, well, because there was something to this.
He said the same thing he said for Friday Night. That it was open for fresh interpretation, pretty
exactly.
much.
There was something to this which made it go in a different direction.
Right.
And he thought he did it justice.
Alright.
And it was interesting. So the site, www.talkbattleworld.net, where real fans roam. We value everyone's opinion and what have you, before you all fucking jump on me, you rats and turncoats, because I know what you're like.
That's right.
So bring it, let's have your abuse for this Total Recall.
Let's do it.
Let's have it. Yeah, I'm talking about you and all, you're going to fucking chuck some abuse at me. I'm ready for you bastards, come on. I'm going to tool up like Commando, and like Arnie, I'll be like Arnie with the hologram. You think this is the real Quaid? It is. Amazing bastards. Sorry, anyway.
Later.